From time to time, we like to tell you about some of the best live music that you can see in Maine in the weeks ahead. Our guide is Aimsel Ponti, music writer for the Portland Press Herald. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you.
My pleasure.
I appreciate you being here. A little bit under the weather. If people say Aimsel sounds froggy, they're right.
A little froggy, but we're going to just power through it.
It's a good thing you're not going to be singing harmony with any of these acts that you'll be talking about. You wouldn't be doing such a good job. Let's begin with the show that's happening on Saturday. It's at the State Theater. Jenny Lewis, back in Maine for the first time or the second time in a few months.
She was here this summer. She opened for Death Cab for Cutie at Thompson's Point, and she did a show with Kurt Weill a couple years ago.
I'm about to get a weekend. You got me lying on my bed. Hallelujah.
She's headlining, finally, her own show. And her latest record is called On the Line with Red Bull and Hennessy, and Heads Are Gonna Roll. And I just love her. And she dresses fabulously. And I think there might be a balloon drop situation. Don't quote me on that.
So she's an artist who brings showmanship to her performances.
And she has a whole history of television. If you're bored, look her up on Wikipedia. She's got a really interesting life story. She was in the band Rilo Kiley for many years, a very successful indie band. And I love her, absolutely love her. And I'm so psyched to see her headlining.
All right, big show, Friday, November 8th at the State Theater in Portland, again at the State. This is someone I know is one of your absolute favorites.
Short list.
Patty Griffin.
Yeah, all right, so Patty Griffin, I mean, do I even need to sell this to anyone?
Red lights are flashing on the highway. I wonder if we're gonna ever get home. I wonder if we're gonna ever get home.
From Old Town, Maine. She's been in Austin, Texas for many years. She's won, I think, a couple of Grammys. Her latest record is just called Patty Griffin. So strong, such a tremendous songwriter, truly. And it's so great because not only is she playing the State Theater with Lori McKenna opening, that's Friday, November 8th, the very next night, as if that's not enough, the Opera House at Boothbay Harbor with Rose Cousins, who's a wonderful Canadian artist, opening. And I bought tickets for both shows. I can't wait.
The Boothbay Opera House is a different kind of venue, much more intimate.
About so 250, 300 seats.
Is that show sold out? Do you know?
I checked. I've been checking. I'm like, come on, people, why isn't it sold out? I think there might be a handful of tickets left to both shows, but I would not wait around too long.
And Lori McKenna, who's opening for her at the State Theater, is a terrific singer and songwriter from Massachusetts.
Unbelievable.
Song's been done by Faith Hill.
Oh yeah. She's
everybody.
A whole other thing. Don't be late is the point.
Yeah. All right. Khaki King is going to be in Portland at One Longfellow Square on Friday, November 22nd.
Yes. Now, Khaki King, she hasn't been here in a couple of years. She is, I can tell you without even flinching, she's one of the greatest guitar players of our lifetime. She is absolutely tremendous. She did put out a record a number of years ago that she sings on, but for the most part, she's an instrumentalist. And she did some music for the film Into the Wild and August Rush. And she is absolutely phenomenal. What she does is, you're going to sit there stunned. Absolutely mesmerizing performer. Truly, it's the fact that she's playing at tiny little One Longfellow Square.
I was going to say, again, a nice intimate venue, a great place to see a musician like that, an instrumentalist.
Real listening room, that's just tremendous.
All right, those are the three big ones, and then a few quick hits.
Oh yes, I wrote down a little lightning round. Friday night, you can go see my new best friend, Sam Harris of Ex-Ambassadors. I just interviewed him for the paper. They're a really great band. They're going to be Friday night at the State Theater. Saturday night, I'm going to see most of Jenny Lewis. I might wear sneakers because I'm running down the street to Port City Music Hall to see Misfits. It's two words, Misfits. It's an all ghouls, all women's Misfits tribute band. Now the Misfits, Rob, were and still are a pretty iconic punk band, starting in like the late 70s and 80s and whatnot. But this is 4 local musicians. It's Sally Wasson, Renee Coolbrith, Dilly, and Cindy Lou, who, by the way, does all of my tattoos. They put together this phenomenal tribute band, and that is going to be an absolute blast at Port City Music Hall. Then, all right, I'm halfway done my lightning round. Saturday the 9th, back at the State Theater, the Motet, the funk band, fronted by our very own Maynard Lyle Davinsky.
Great vocalist.
That is going to be great. And then the following Saturday, the 16th, local band who've done a lot of stuff around the country and even some stuff in Europe. Weekend Friends, they have a new album coming out, and they're celebrating that release with a show at Port City Music Hall.
All right.
And this is just like a snapshot. There's so many other shows happening all around the state.
Yep, that's
so
just,
get out there.
a little bit of their live music. Get out and support it.
And
Aimsel Ponti,
and happy Halloween.
music writer from the Portland Press Herald. We appreciate you
My
being
pleasure
here.
as always.
Stick around. Back with more of 207 right after this.